What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Football Capital, and we are back for another Premier. Scrap that. Carabao Cup.
Mickey Mouse Cup.
Hey,
You got that? You got it, mate.
mate, put your trophies on the table, Arsenal. Put your trophies on the
We got trophies,
This
mate.
is the big boys. The big boys play here. Let's put
Trophies on the table. We're talking to
fucking-
Arsenal with trophies on the table. We got plenty of trophies. You want to talk that shit? Talk to fucking Spurs.
Have you got anything now at the moment?
No.
Okay, there you go.
You got the trophy. You got this trophy. now.
Well,
Okay,
this
you
one-
got to celebrate
Yeah,
it.
This one is fucking fantastic.
Walt Disney
If
FC.
we zoom it in there, if we can. Oh, it's a bit blurry. It's a bit blurry. They don't want us to be winning, mate. So they're not going to show the trophy. But Steve, bit of a Premier League, bit of a Carabao Cup. Obviously, the final this morning. Man United picking up silverware, the first piece of silverware.
Yeah, that was
Now I
wonderful,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, look, Mickey Mouse trophy. It's not the bee's knees. It's not the big boy trophy, but
it's silverware. It is silverware.
Yeah.
End of the day, it's about how much silverware you got in your fucking trophy cabinet, and you guys have got a fair
this
bit.
is the same one that Man City went 5 in a row or 4 in a row where they've won.
And Pep don't fuck about. He takes it
Yeah,
seriously.
took it
Every
seriously.
bit of silverware it counts.
Chelsea and Liverpool went toe to toe last season for that trophy, for that same Mickey Mouse. Liverpool did an open bus for that fucking trophy.
Spurs.
No.
Sorry, guys. Spurs. Hey.
But look, United win the Carabao Cup. Steve, you know what? About time.
It's on.
We saw a bit of armpits. You know, we got to see who's using the fucking manscape underneath there and who isn't. You know, you got Harry Maguire lifting the trophy.
Yeah, mate. I mean, look, you have to get his cameo.
Goofy.
to
Talking
get his
about
cameo.
Mickey Mouse and Disney. And
Mate, he won
Goofy lifting that trophy, mate. Happy as Larry.
Look, I'm still here. I'm still here. Yes.
Dubravka having, losing and getting a winner's medal.
You know what's hilarious?
Weghorst.
Dubravka's now got more.
Same as Weghorst.
Weghorst, Dubravka. They've got their hands on trophies and fucking silverware and medals and shit, haven't they?
That number 9 from Tottenham.
Yaya's done it. Sonogo anyway.
Yaya Sonoga's got it.
Sonogo, he's up. He's in that mix of shit. But he's got that medal, and that number 9 from fucking Tottenham, he ain't got shit.
Yeah.
Eh? He's won the
striker.
Chelsea Cup, but he ain't won
Chelsea
shit.
Cup, Audi Cup.
Man.
But look, man, not going to get over excited, but it is good to see the boys finally win a trophy, especially the season that we've had last season. And fucking 6 years without a trophy. Been trophyless, bro. We forgot what a trophy looks like. But good to see Ten Hag 9 months. They're calling him Eric 10 months after the fucking first 2 games. I know
How long's he been around now?
Maybe 9, I think. So
9 months and he got a trophy?
9 months.
So
so
what
less
happens
than
in 10?
He gets sacked, apparently.
Apparently gets sacked, eh?
Apparently he gets the sack. So
okay.
we'll see.
Interesting
But
times.
look, it's fantastic, man. It is. Let's be honest. I know it's not something that we're going to be over celebrating, but at the moment we need to be happy from how far this squad has come, how far Ten Hag has come, and taken this squad. The decisions he's made, and look, I feel like a broken record because the decisions he's made coming into this team with the whole Ronaldo, with getting rid of some of the players. All right, Pogba was off contract and Lingard's off contract, but maybe if he had the opportunity to keep him, who knows? But all these players that were here for the coin, all right, we still probably have some here and there, and they're still getting paid top dollar, and we still paid top dollar for some of the players.
Yeah.
But you look at the players that we were in for. Martinez, colossal in the back, bro. And I'm telling you, if Arsenal got him instead, I think you guys are 15 points ahead, bro. No joke. And this is not saying anything about your defense because your defense has been good, but a bit shaky the last couple of games. But they've been all right.
There's a reason why we were chasing him, and he's a quality centre back.
And you got players like Eriksen. I know he's injured at the moment, but Eriksen has been fantastic. Casemiro, 60 million or so. People said it's bad business. They said that Kroos and Modric and all that carried him. They said the same thing for Rafael Varane. I know it wasn't a Ten Hag signing, but they said the same thing about him, Ramos was fucking carrying Rafael Varane. Well, I'm not sure if what's his name, still playing, bro, at PSG. Is Ramos still playing? Or is he retired? What's he doing there? No. So he hasn't even been playing. At least my boy's lifting trophies, some sort.
Some kind of trophy,
kind of trophies, you know what I mean? So And players that Ten Hag has made step up. Rashford, the season that he had last season to now, Bruno's looking better. Bruno's we've seen what he can do in the past with other managers, especially under Oli. But you got Wan-Bissaka who was out the door.
Yeah, no,
Bro, the last couple of games, Wan-Bissaka is cooking, he's sourcing. Like, bro, the 1-2, the 1-2 touches now, and he's going further up the field in the final. Now he had a shot from outside the box,
He's also
almost carries,
but he's coming back now. He's also coming back. He's
and great defending as well. Still, does what he does best. Who else do we have? Like players like Sancho now. Had a good first start to the season. Then, look, if your head's not right, he sent him out to get other training. Yeah. He was missing for a couple of months, and now he's back in. 2 Premier League games in a row that he scored in. Has been a big part of our other games. All right, he could have scored if he was onside. Bruno played him in this one. He probably gets himself a goal.
I think it's about it's awareness. You can see there's a little bit of rust on him at the moment.
Yeah, but in time he's looking like a different player. The stuff like you guys do it. You guys say it with, when we put it on Jesus about not getting the goals, but what he does off the ball and link up play with this player. Well, that's Jadon Sancho, and obviously another player, Anthony, that has been getting copying a lot of criticism. Obviously the no right foot and all that business, but what he does defensively as well. He scored the goal against Barcelona that ended up winning us the game. So over time, it's gonna take him time to adjust in the Premier League. He's gonna take a few hard tackles and a few fuck ups to realize that maybe the skills are not for every single moment. But at the moment, you can't blame or you can't criticize any of Ivekos as well. Another signing that Ten Hag has made. Right, he hasn't got the numbers, but what he does off the ball to drag players out and create space. There's been a couple of games where he's dragged three defenders out, and then there's a tap in for Bruno, and there's a tap in for Rashford, or there's a goal that happens because of his movement. So, look, all in all, man, it is a trophy. We did get a opening goal with Casemiro. Do you know what I mean? Like, this guy, he's done it at every level. Do you know what I mean? He's before he even came to us, he won the Super Cup, and I think did he score in the Super Cup and got man of the match? He ended up winning it. I might correct me, you guys, in the comments, but I know he got man of the match. I could be certain that he probably scored in that Super Cup game as well. Then comes over. He's got another trophy to his name, and a lot of people are saying, "Oh, you guys are celebrating like he's won the Champions League." Look, but at the end of the day, Steve, these players,
it's the first trophy that's available for you guys to win.
Yeah, but it's silly because it's like
these players all look.
They all won. Like all these players, Varane, Casemiro, they've won it all. Bro, Martinez, he just won the World Cup, and he's celebrating like, bro, this is. Let's see when we get the cup treble this season. The celebration.
Let me.
Because we laughed about when Bundesliga waves Liverpool against Bournemouth, and Bournemouth was West Brom, and they went on to do everything.
You can't knock any sort of fan base that's going to celebrate their club or their team winning a trophy. If you're going to sit there and say, "Oh, you're just celebrating it like it's the World Cup and this and that," well, if you guys had fucking won it, you know what you guys can do? You can sit back, be quiet, and do. No, you can sit back, be quiet.
We can lift that one up there, Steve.
No, you can sit back and be quiet and just make it out like it's nothing. But I'm pretty sure Manchester City win a trophy, they can go out and celebrate. No one's going to fucking look at them. When Liverpool go and win a trophy, no one's going to pass fucking any sort of fucking odd, weird fucking opinions on them on the way that they're going to celebrate. So, end of the day, trophy was up for grabs. You guys have won it. You guys fucking you should be allowed to celebrate in any which way you fucking want. Look, end of the day, it's a trophy.
It's a trophy. We've been on a bit of a run. After losing to you guys, we a bit of a stumble again, 2-2 draw to Leeds, but we've picked up a few points along the way. We did the job against Barcelona as well. Fantastic game on one of the both legs, one of the best.
Your second game, I was in Red United TV,
of course, mate, of course.
Red United's like, "Oh, what's going to happen?" I go 2-1, you watch, and he goes, "Oh, I'll take that." I go, "Don't take it, it's done, it's in the bank. Fucking put a bet on it." What happens? It was about 5 minutes later, mate.
Yeah, so now we got Real Betis in that one. So it's another opportunity for another trophy there. We got West Ham in the cup. We've got to roll over. We're going to forget about this one. Celebrate it now, the players. Celebrate it now. Move on tomorrow. Switch on West Ham, and then we've got big game against Liverpool in the league. So we're going to rock up, and we're going to take care of West Ham, and we're going to deep throat fucking Liverpool, bro, because the way they're going.
Informed team at the moment, comparison, when you look at the two teams, Man United are going in there. It's like that big dick in the locker room, you know what I mean? In fucking form, these cunts are going to walk around. Liverpool right now, not looking good.
Yeah.
You saw them in the Premier League.
Yeah, but look, happy days. We finally broke a bit of a drought, 6-year drought. Literally, today was 6 years to the day when we won our last Carabao Cup. To the day. So there you go. So look, all in all, happy. We move on from this one. We got West Ham in the fucking FA Cup next. So I don't even know what round is it. Is a quarter final? So we could be in a semi final, I think. From memory, I think there's possibility. I think so.
Hammers at the moment, they've come off that
Big win.
That big win, 4-0.
But they're going to be focusing on staying up. Focus on staying up. Rest players.
I think Moyes
rest players for the weekend.
I think Moyes just wants W's right now, because if he doesn't get the W's, he'll be looking at the fucking door.
Yeah, but then like we said, Liverpool on the weekend after that, and then we see how we go. But let's go on to Liverpool a little bit before we move on to your boys and City and all that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Look, City get the win. Big, they had to convincingly, but they had to bounce back last week to Forest.
Yeah.
But still, even in this game, bro, they fucked me because I needed a clean sheet for my fantasy. And versus the Guna, I had fucking that
I didn't
Lewis.
even know what was going on, bro.
I had that Lewis go on the bench. He could have got 6 points, but now he's got 2. Fuck, he could let me down. But like, look, City doing the business in the first half.
Wrecking crew, bro.
Again,
Wrecking crew.
Is there something up with Kevin De Bruyne and Pep? He's taking him off in the Champions League. He's not playing him. Is it a thing of bit of injury, bit of rest? I don't know, bro. It's a weird one, bro. It's a weird one because he's not looking himself this season. Now, look, we can look at the goals, the assists that he's done for Haaland, but besides that, you look at his overall play.
He's not the Kevin De Bruyne that we've seen.
And like, even against
season.
Arsenal, he scored that goal.
But he wasn't in the game.
It's not that De Bruyne like we
it's not that De
usually
Bruyne
know.
in
It's
the middle of the
interesting.
park that when he
But
gets
they get the job done. Liverpool, Steve.
Liverpool got lucky.
Vieira, Paddy.
No, Liverpool got lucky.
He can't get a win, but he's getting draws.
I'm telling you now, anyone who watched that game can tell you one thing. Honest. Crystal Palace were robbed. They should have won that game. They should have won that game. They shot themselves in the fucking foot.
Yeah, they did.
They had clear-cut opportunities to win that game. Trent, that fuck up from Trent with the fucking ball. Did you see Trent on that right hand side? He literally got manhandled, loses the ball.
And you know what? Getting slapped up to fucking Real Madrid at home, you would have thought, hey,
bounce.
We need to go on this.
Bounce back.
Yeah.
And any team you're going to do it against, so Crystal Palace are not in good form. It's been draws. They're draws FC, right? This is a game that Liverpool needed to take by the scruff of the neck.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, there were chances created. You know, Jota had that opportunity, tight angle header. You know, Mohamed Salah on a break.
Crossbar. I think he hit the crossbar once.
And then he had that. Then he had the other break where he's gone to swing it past the keeper, and he pretty much puts it right at the keeper.
Yeah.
There were opportunities. There was a free kick. There was a free kick that was blocked by fucking Hendo. Now, that would have been a goal. I think that would have been in the back of the net.
Could be playing for him next season, Henderson, so he's probably getting ready.
The way he's going at the moment,
Steve, we spoke about this, and I know a lot of the TikTok comments, TikTok either people fucking just watch the 5-second highlights and they know it all, but, good on them. But we've said it so many times that they're midfield, right? And like, we speak about Salah and Gakpo.
Their midfield fucking fucked them in this one. Hendo's part of their midfield.
Yeah, but like, that's what I mean. Like, but in terms of in the offense, like you look at Gakpo and what do you call it, and Salah.
Yeah,
there's just nothing going to him. Yeah, you can make runs and all that, but there's no one's feeding him. There's no balls good. There's no one in the center creating. You got Fabinho, you got Keita. What are they still doing at your club? Henderson, then Milner comes on, tries to do something. Look who's in your midfield. Thiago's your probably best midfield. We said it so many times, but he doesn't got the legs and he slows down your play. In my opinion,
Salah's having to come back a lot too. Yeah, to pick that ball up.
And Salah is not the player. And I've said it even when they were winning, when he was even Golden Boot winner and all that. I was even saying, they like to compare him to Hazard. I'm like, look, he's not the same player as Hazard.
No,
Hazard will give me the ball and I'll win you the game. Where Salah is, I'm gonna hang about, and when I get the ball in the box, I'm gonna just fucking use my left peg and ping it. And unfortunately, it hasn't worked for him this season.
Salah's a great player on a break, right? But he needs to be in position. He's not a kind of guy that's going to come back deep, pick up the ball and Henry it, run all that. He's not that kind of player. And if we're not going to play to Salah's strengths, I mean, look, don't get me wrong, it's not going to work. Yeah. I mean, Gakpo's another player they've brought in. He's a good player, great player. But
I do like him, yeah.
But again, if he can't play to his strengths, Gakpo's not going to be playing. He's not going to come all the way down to the left back, double up with him so he can get a 1-2 and then break. He wants the ball. He wants the ball in that advanced position. And if he has to come all the way back, it nullifies Gakpo, it nullifies Salah. And this is why goals are hard to come by when it comes to Liverpool.
Yeah, it's interesting, bro, to see what they do in the next couple of games. Obviously, Wolves for them midweek, and then that home game to two home games. Yeah, Wolves very unpredictable. They're in that relegation zonage kind of. I know they're just a bit above it, but you drop points, and they're back in it, and yeah, like they've been playing not too bad recently, so you never know what can they pull up. But it is at Anfield. Maybe that doesn't make a difference at the moment, but for Liverpool, 2 games at Anfield, Wolves and United, they need to pick up some sort of points. That even if there's, if to give them any sort of maybe a hope going, you know, for that top 4, for the top 4 space. I know it's, you could say it's a hard ask, but Spurs are in 4th. Spurs are getting the results and they're not having good performances. And Spurs are very inconsistent in terms of maybe picking up them results. So if Liverpool get these big 6 points in the next couple of days, it will be a massive win for them. And I don't know if they got I'm not sure.
Who they got up?
They got Wolves, but I just don't know if they got a FA Cup game. Liverpool, they got knocked out.
They got knocked out, didn't they? They're out of that.
Get out of here. Let me make sure, mate, before they get on to me. Let's say Thursday, a bit of FA Cup-age, not Thursday. When's the FA Cup? That's today. That's tomorrow.
Guys,
no,
correct us if we're wrong. I don't think they are.
Let's make sure. No, they're not. Of course they're not. Of course they're not, bro. No, where am I looking at?
What are you doing, bro?
Matches. Yeah, they're not in there, bro. But Spurs are. Sheffield Wednesday, so Spurs are there for the fucking trophy. They're coming for it.
They're going to go for the FA Cup.
Fuck, I want to get fucking
the
Fleetwood.
Donald Duck Cup, that one, is it?
I want to get Fleetwood Town or Grimsby in the next round, bro. Come on, lads. Come on. Come on, Bristol.
Violent FC.
Yeah. But yeah, look, they're in a bit of a shambles at the moment. Liverpool, I mean, we won't smash them too much. We've been giving it to the last couple of weeks. But look, Steve, your boys. 3 points again after, you know, bit of a, all right, against Villa was a fantastic comeback, and you got a bit of momentum coming into this one. But the last couple of weeks before that wasn't the greatest, bit of shakiness. But this game, bro, I think you guys were comfortable in my opinion. Yeah. Could have been more goals.
Should have been.
I mean, they're not Leicester. They're picking up their form slowly as well. Mm-hmm. They not at one point in that game did I think that Leicester were going to get anything out of it. I can't even remember a chance they had. If they had any, don't even think so, bro.
Target. No.
Anything. No.
Anything on target.
Nothing that would have threatened the goal. But bro, Trossard gets a goal. That's a question. Great goal. That was probably one of the.
It was a great goal, man.
Fucking goal contender of the season, bro. That one.
They put him in as false 9. He does the bits. He gets touch, ping, top corner. Beautiful. But
we have fucking Ben White, mate, doing the armbar.
Well, you know what?
Doing the armbar, mate.
We've all seen it. You know, you got the goalkeeper fending off Ben White, and then Ben White dropping his arm. If Ben White had kept his arm up, it would have been
keepers
better,
are protected always in that 6-yard box, bro. What can you do? But
disallowed goal.
You guys end up getting another goal. Or there's another disallowed goal, but just about. And then Martinelli,
50 seconds into the second half, Gabriel to Trossard. Trossard's now on the wing. Gabriel, remember that I was saying they're going to switch? Yeah. Gabriel runs down the middle of the park. Trossard nutmegs our boy. Oh, well.
Harry Suter. Someone spoke to him.
Sat the fuck down. He had to sit. Trossard through the legs. Gabriel, great finish. Like, good. Honestly, very
tight angle as well, yeah.
Fucking very tight. Ward had nothing on it. It's 1-0 to Arsenal, and we're in the ascendancy. To be honest, I'm watching this game, and I'm thinking to myself, this could have been... I honestly thought it was going to be 3.
Title's back on because 2 weeks ago it was your fan base was calling your players pussies, and
unfortunately that's some Arsenal fans that are just looking for fucking, in my opinion, looking for clicks and looking for reactions.
Are they saying it's back on now or what? Because the next day what happened? What do you call it? Drop points. City drop points. The
title race is there. Arsenal, City, and United are sort of in the mix, right?
Don't get us involved, bro.
You're in the mix.
Don't get us involved.
Are you in the top 3?
And what?
And so that means you're in the mix.
Yeah, we're in the mix for the top 4, yeah.
Mathematically, are you guys in the mix?
Mathematically, Spurs, okay, so Spurs can win it?
Of course.
Fucking
there you go, bro. Of course
Who are you lying to? Who are you lying to?
I'm not lying. Got to G up a bit, you know. But
they got the Champions League. Don't worry.
They're going to win the Champions League. That's right. They're going to bomb out of the FA Cup and focus on the Champions League. Anyway, so to be honest, look, this game... We had that game by the scruff of the neck. We had an opportunity that went to Saka. Unfortunately, it was a very tight call. Should have been 2, but they called it offside. So 2 goals disallowed. Arsenal come out 1-0 victors. To be perfectly honest, completely controlled the game. Shout outs to players like Jorginho, who was on point.
I'm not sure if we because we haven't done a pod in 2 weeks. Obviously, I was away and all that sort of stuff. Jorginho. So Jorginho was a weird one, eh? It was a weird one. We're like, what the... Well, out of nowhere, just because you were going for Casado and all that, didn't work out. Then
the age, we were wondering what's going on here. Doesn't make sense.
But hey, look, anyways.
But Jorginho's come in.
He's been doing all right. If he can be a body there, while Party's out, I don't know how long he's going to be out for. Do you know any?
No,
he was in training. He was on
the bench.
He was on
the
bench.
He actually came onto the pitch. Okay. So I'll look Jorginho in this game, just like the previous. His passing's on point, positioning on point. Didn't put a foot wrong. Jorginho's actually playing some decent football for
Although
Arsenal.
he did lose the ball against Macedonia, that cost him the spot in the World Cup. So
Playing for Arsenal, and for Arsenal, he hasn't put a foot wrong. It's Premier League. But this is not
on the big stage. On the big stage,
fucking Carabao Cup.
On the big stage,
Premier League, all right.
And the Euro final, Mr. Ben.
The biggest and best league in the world is the Premier League.
But overall, bro, you were happy with your boys, and who do you guys play next?
Well, that's the fucking big shit.
Who do you got in the FA Cup?
Goff.
Oh, you only follow the big boy trophies now, huh? Look at them. They're puffing out their chest. We don't want these little fucking Mickey Mouse and Minnie and Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse Cup. I didn't want to, honestly, we bombed out of the FA Cup. I wasn't happy about it, Butcher.
You lost to some fucking nobodies, eh?
Fucking shit cunt, bro. That's what we are. It's Europa League. And the problem we've got is it's Europa League, it's Premier League, and it's about what you're going to focus on. I understand.
Well, you got Sporting Lisbon. Oh, you got Everton now midweek. Thursday.
Yeah, and the thing
again,
is, it's again Everton. Everyone's it's the same
and
starting
then,
11, and then we got Sporting. See, Sporting in the Europa League isn't going to be a walk in the park either. Yes, I know they're 4th or 3rd.
Oh, so, bro, I've seen your run. You guys got an easy run. You guys, the next 5 games should be maximum points because Everton, you guys will get the job done there at home. Bournemouth at home, bro, you're going to put 6 past them, and then. I'm not sure what then Fulham. Well, could be a bit. At Craven Cottage could be a tricky one, but you could.
West London, yeah.
Well, that's right. Yeah, well, that's right. So it's going to be tricky.
Yeah.
And then it's Palace again at home. You always have their number at home. They're always tricky though. They always give you a fucking tough.
You know, Palace.
But Leeds. Then, bro, your run is.
It's a good run.
Give him the trophy now, bro.
Mate, look.
Give him the trophy. Name on the trophy, Steve. Just say it.
Should we just sign it now?
Sign it, bro. I've had enough.
Just hand it over. You happy? Just
you want to put United in a title race, and we got you guys got Bournemouth, Fulham, and fucking Leeds, and Everton.
Man City, are you happy to just give us a trophy? We'll take it. I'll take it any which way I can. But look, to be honest,
but next year, make sure you have it nice and polished. For you guys can't do it back to back. You guys have never done it back to back, so of course
this could be the start. Of something big. This could be the start of something.
Have you seen? You're talking about starting something big, yeah? Have you seen the guy that predicted the last 10 Champions League winners? No. So this guy from 2013 or 14, something like that.
Where's he from?
I don't know, but I've seen he's put in a tweet, and the tweet was from back then, 2000 and, am I right, 2014? Is that like 10 years? Was that how many years?
Almost 9 years.
9 years, so it must have been 1 year earlier. So he's picked he's picked the next 10 winners, and till this point, he's got every winner right.
So
right?
Sports bet, here we come.
The winner he's predicted for this year to win the Champions League, he put Napoli, and Napoli are flying this season.
Fucking hell, cunt.
Next year, he has Arsenal to win the Champions League, and the year after, Man United. So, bro, fingers crossed, bro. There'll be good times coming up. If this guy's right, if this guy's correct, if this guy's correct, man, wait.
Mate, it's back on.
It's back on.
It's back fucking on. The old dogs are back, head to head. The fucking good
European.
old days. Fucking.
You're gonna compete in Europe at that time after you bought that stadium to compete.
Yeah, apparently. Allegedly, that's why we bought it. Allegedly, yeah. We bought it to compete in Europe.
Well, now about next year, it's yours, bro.
Yeah. Well, he has to be right. We have to make it right. Mikel, make it be, please.
Yeah. But look, you guys are going for that big boy trophies. Happy with your boys at the moment, Steve. Obviously,
I can't complain.
I'm seeing Jesus is back soon.
Jesus apparently is a push for the Everton game. It would be nice to see him come off the bench. I'm liking the idea of Trossard playing this false 9. I think long mate continue. I remember when I asked for it in the Everton game, the first one, everyone in the live chat was like, no. And when the last preview, I was like, yes. And now you can see why. I think the more we see of Trossard on the field for Arsenal, the higher the chance of Gabriel Martinelli getting onto the score sheet, if you know what I mean. That link-up play between Trossard and Martinelli is key. So, look, top of the league for the right reasons. We've got a small gap. We've got a game in hand. Let's see what we get, man.
So you guys, who's got the game? Is it equal games, or you got one game?
We still got one game in hand.
To who? To City?
To City.
No, they are.
No, it's the City. I'm pretty sure. Correct me, guys, if I'm wrong. I think we got to play City.
Let's see matches.
Check it, boy. Check it.
Yeah, you do, bro. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, because they played. Obviously, you got it. We're on the same game, so 8. That's a big gap, bro. 8.
Have you seen the gap between us and Chelsea? We've almost got the same. The gap is like 27 points.
How many points are they?
They're on 31, and the gap is 27 between us and
a couple more wins.
a couple more wins, and you know what? It balances out. You know, fucking horrible, man.
Yeah, and look, it's even for us for that top 4.
Newcastle are still in the mix, so Newcastle and Spurs are going to be fighting for that.
Well, they got 2 games in hand, bro. So they'll go in front of them, just a couple points, literally like 2 points behind us.
And it could be Newcastle in a Champions League position.
Liverpool, with that draw, takes them mathematically. They're still there, but
they nearly
they got 2 games. If they win their 2 games in hand to Tottenham, that's 6 points. That takes them up, bro.
Look,
that almost takes them up. That takes them to 5th.
Tottenham are going to have to show up. Obviously, these are games that they're going to have to win. If they
I don't know what
if they want Champions
yeah,
League,
it all depends. Liverpool's run, like I said, it's Wolves. Then they got us. Then they play United at home. Both home games, yeah. So and United and Liverpool at Anfield, we've struggled, bro. We even in our peak years, Then they got Fulham.
Not
then
an
they
easy
play.
game.
Then Man City. On April Fools.
Right?
No,
that's you guys. Sorry,
that's us. Yeah,
that's you. Fuck.
So that's another one. Fucking dodgy.
So how many games have
points.
Brighton got? Like 2 or 3 games in hand as well, haven't they?
Possibility, bro. I don't
Brighton
know.
got like 3 games in hand. Look at 22.
22. Yeah. So these guys, yeah. Well,
Brighton
3 games. So
shit. This. It's still on. It's on. Like
anything can happen. It's gonna go to the wire, bro. It's gonna go to the last day of the window, where it's not last day to the fucking Premier League season, where Man United and Arsenal are there. Man. Just drop some points, make it interesting for the lot of us.
No.
You don't need the stress, yeah.
We just want to go all the way to the end, mate. Finish it off, mate. Lap everybody. Finish it off. Get this Premier League trophy done and dusted.
When do you reckon? Like, cause you still, is it done? It's not done yet, obviously for you. But do you think if City drop another point, if they get another loss and you guys win that same week, what's the gap? So if
it's 2 points in a game in hand, if we win
5,
a game in hand, so it could be 5.
So 8, if they drop another, it will be 8 points.
8 points.
And you reckon? Let's just say with 10 games to go, 8 points ahead.
10 games to go, 8 points ahead. Yeah, it's done.
Done.
It's done.
He's called it.
It's done. No, if we get 8
10
points
games to go,
8 points ahead,
8 points ahead or more,
it's over.
It's game.
It's done.
But 7 points, it's still on.
No, 7 points. It's got to be 8. And the reason why it's 8, because 8, you know the number 8.
The lucky number.
You know who number 8
It's one of them. It's one of them. Fucking Wayne Rooney, fucking when he scored against you guys in the Premier
League. Your Wayne Rooney bullshit, mate. Don't worry about that. Ian Wright settings, mate. Ian Wright settings.
Ian Wright, yeah. Who's your number 8 now? Fucking
Odegaard.
Odegaard, mate.
Playing number 10, wearing number 8. It could be, Captain Fantastic.
Captain Fantastic.
Handed over the fucking armband to Zinchenko.
Did he?
Wall, yeah.
Oh, yeah, not bad. So he was happy, pretty happy. Not bad. All right.
Chelsea, should we? Should we have to?
We'll see you next week.
See you guys. Oh, long may continue with Graham Potter, but we only got 2 minutes, Portia. Just fucking pause this shit. It's not worth it, bro.
We just cut it now because...
No, because I want to go hard.
Chelsea, bro.
I know. It's
like we hear the same thing. Cut it.
No.
End the stream, Dave. End the stream.
It was a London rivalry, you know?
See you later, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
Fucking Chelsea and fucking...
No, we're back. Let's go. Chelsea in the mud again.
Chelsea versus Tottenham.
We've tried
not there.
We've tried to save the bridge. It's failed. We didn't get the right numbers.
Fuck, bro.
You know... We couldn't get the right numbers to save the bridge. The owner spent fucking 600 million. Still can't save the bridge. Over billion. Yeah, billions.
He's going to be there soon.
He's going to be there soon enough. The next window, forget it.
25-year contracts coming soon to Chelsea, fucking in Stamford Bridge, mate.
But yeah, bro, look, White Hart Lane or Tottenham Stadium, whatever you want to call it.
White Hart Lane, yeah.
Bro, I would have taken the draw, bro. Draw would have been nice, but Chelsea, bro, I have no idea what they're...
Useless. They made Tottenham look fucking prime Barcelona. They literally stood off Tottenham Hotspur, and if you do that, they can have some fun. Conte's not there to guide his men at all.
He's suspended, yeah. Is this what?
He's in the operation.
Oh, that's okay.
Gallbladder, the poor fucker. Yeah. Son on the bench.
Hello, there you go, bro. How long has he been? Because
it's 2 games now. He's been missing.
They're doing back to back.
Yeah, they have.
So we said about this Conte bloke. We said it.
Son on the bench. Richarlison starts.
Still 0 goals in 16.
I know, he was supposed to do better than Jesus, but what do? You know what I mean, bro? He was a fucking... he's giving me Soldado vibes, this guy. But anyway, we won't go there.
But, bro, look... Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Chelsea.
On paper.
But Oliver Skipp...
What was that, like on a half volley?
Bro, they play off the kickoff. They did it like a Mighty Ducks. Everyone just fucking bumped forward, quack. Goldberg,
bro, they're all over him.
Goldberg in the back just launches the fucking puck forward. They tried to some sort of clearance. Kepa, they should have left it for Kepa. But I can't remember Badia Chile was it that tried to clear it. Went straight to Oliver Skipp.
Yeah.
And
Skipp decides, you know what? On sort of a half volley, if that. Like the ball, fucking Eddie's.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, he puts his laces through it. He gets a fucking sexy curl on it. And this is like... Like, did you see Kepa? He was like, he had nothing, no chance in the world. Even if he got a hand on it, the power on this shot was fucking awesome. And is that his first goal for Tottenham Hotspur? Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it is his first goal for Spurs.
I wouldn't be.
And what a time to fucking get it
Skipp.
against which team? He does it in a London derby, the derby of relevance in this one, because there's, no point for anything else. And he gets himself a cracker of a goal.
One now, all right, Spurs, very inconsistent all year. The last couple of weeks, getting the results, which for them is what matters. Yeah, at this point, you're not going to be worrying. And to be honest, we don't even know if Conte's going to stay. If Conte doesn't stay, then it's about let's get results business. Yeah, and whoever the next manager is, worry about your style of football then, and if it improves, it improves, right? But with Chelsea, where do you go, bro? All right, I know you like to sometimes put the banter and rivalry kind of aside. You like to take off your Arsenal hat. I don't like to take off my United. I'll keep it on nice and tight. But I know you like to do that, bro. Just take it off and be a bit level-headed. But, bro, honestly, what happens with these guys? Because, is it 1 win in 14 or 1 win in...
One win. It is 1 win.
I don't know, something like that.
It is 1 win in 14.
To Palace, I think that one was.
And
they got lucky. They got fucking lucky.
That was fucking... They scraped for that. That last win was a scrape. I think it was against Palace. I don't know.
It was. I know it was Palace.
So, at the moment, Chelsea Football Club are in a fucking crossroads. And this is no shit. They've got Enzo Fernandez there. They've got Mudryk there. They've got players there. They've got João Felix there. They've got players there of quality. Reece James, quality player. Chilwell, I rate highly. I think Chilwell's great. If he stays fit, he's a great player. The problem is the club's identity seems to be in the bin. I think ever since Abramovich had to fucking, unfortunately, see you later, alligator, the belief, this is Chelsea Football Club's kind of gone with him. Bowley's come in, he's chopped heads one after the other to show that, hey, look, I'm the new man in charge. I'm going to bring in the guys I think that are the best for the best for fucking Chelsea moving forward. So he's brought in Potter. This is the guy he wanted. Obviously, he's not going to hire anyone he doesn't because he's chopping heads. Mm-hmm. And don't get me wrong, Potter is a great manager. But it looks like this owner, this megalomaniac, is starting to believe his own hype. And I think the players that have come in for Chelsea, they are of high quality. They are great players, but they're not the players that this manager wanted. It's obvious. I've got Mudryk, who's now starting off the bench. I've got Enzo Fernandez, who's a great player, and he put a great ball into
Havertz?
He put a great ball into João Felix. If João Felix had got a foot to it and put it across goal, that would have been a goal for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Or if he had even put a foot, he would have scored. So Enzo Fernandez is a great player, but he's not looking anywhere near the Enzo that we've seen before. João Felix, a great player, not looking much of a player. Raheem Sterling, where's he? Yeah. He comes in this game. Yeah, okay, it's Raheem Sterling, a shadow of his former self. Reece James, shadow of his former self. And it's like, it's the manager. Where does it stop at the manager and go at the players? That these guys can't play football anymore. Okay, the manager might be, you can blame the manager for A, B, and C here and there, but these players have also got a responsibility as a player to put in a performance. I don't think any one of those players put in a decent performance at Chelsea Football Club, and I don't think they have for a while. Their energy is fucking out the window. It's as if they're there for the paycheck and not there for the club. And I think that's what Abramovich brought. Abramovich brought this togetherness. You're here for Chelsea Football Club. Bowley, on the other hand, is coming in with a paycheck, and it's a business now, not a football club.
Bro, I'm just, while you were talking, Steve, I'm just looking at these results, bro.
Go.
It's worse. It's so
how many games is it? 14, isn't it?
They've won 2 games since the World Cup. So the World Cup was a while ago. So before the World Cup, going into the World Cup, they lost to you guys.
Yeah.
They lost to City.
It's tight against us.
Yeah, or they lost to City in the AFL Cup. Well, look, 1-0. Yeah. Lost to City in the AFL Cup, which we ended up winning. Just throw that in there, in case anyone forgot.
In case I forgot.
Yeah. Then they lost to Newcastle, and then they went into a break. And in between that break, they had a friendly, but we don't count that. Then after the international break, they beat Bournemouth 2-0.
Drew.
Then draw to Forest. Lose to City again in the FA Cup.
Bad.
Lose, 4-0. Lose away to Fulham. Win to Palace. And then draw to Liverpool, draw to Fulham, draw to West Ham, lose to Borussia Dortmund, lose to Southampton, and lose to Tottenham, bro. So you're looking about, after the break, 2 wins in 12. And then if you look at the 2 games before the World Cup, that's 2 wins in 14, bro. That is shocking. And that's something where
Any other
it's
manager
sackable,
sacked?
yeah. But what happens now? What do you think happens? Because is it all Potter's fault? Isn't it? Is it? Do we look at the players?
Yeah.
Do we look at the manager and say, hey, look, they might not all be your players, but you're the manager. Figure it
Get
out.
the best out of them. Look, the
Because
manager.
they're not shit players.
No, they're not shit players.
If we go individually, there's a lot of fucking quality there.
Oh,
And it's worrying to see if a manager, if Potter or another manager comes in and starts working with these players because they're fucking decent.
They have got decent players. I look at it and I think to myself, yes, the manager's going to take responsibility for these results. These players also have to take responsibilities for these results.
Yeah.
I don't see Potter going anywhere. And the reason why I don't see Potter going anywhere is because
Bowley's man, bro.
Yeah, exactly. This is Bowley's man. Now in the grander scheme of things, you got a new owner, a guy that really I wanted at Chelsea. I wanted an American. Do you guys know why? I loved it. Prime. Yeah. Remember when I was saying he's your man? He's your man. Merry Christmas. The reason why I wanted
you wanted them Ricketts. Huh? The Ricketts. They were
the Jimmy
good luck.
Ricketts. I didn't care which American it was. I just wanted an American. Didn't matter which American. See, I'm not biased. If you're Yankee, come in. And the problem you have here is he's gone after Potter. He's got his man. He got rid of Czech. He got rid of Marina. He got in Potter and said, bring in your own crew. This is his call. He knew nothing about football, come in and made those calls, right? Oh, I know about sport. Right, fine. Now he's made this call. He's going to look like an absolute fool if he gets rid of Potter now and says, oh, look, Potter wasn't the right guy. So Potter wasn't the right guy. You've sacked three-quarters of the others.
You got rid of Tuchel as well.
You got rid of Tuchel. You got rid of Potter.
After spending big money.
You got rid of Marina. And after spending big money with Kukurea and all that, right? You got rid of all these people. How do we know that these people were the problem and it's not you? For me, it's obvious the owner is the problem. And I'm so happy that it is because I knew it was going to be.
I was told he's got to take your fucking hat off and he's actually kept... he's put that Arsenal hat...
I'm trying to...
I'm
trying to wake up Chelsea fans to the fact that your owner, right, is doing me a favour right now. He is taking you guys out at the knees. You've got a good manager in Potter. And no one can say that he isn't a good manager. You saw it on for Brighton. You've got good players on the pitch, but the problem is he hasn't got the direction and he doesn't inspire. He doesn't inspire belief in the club. This owner is a fucking...
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like you got to look at the manager and say, like, does he inspire the players? Because you saw when they were coming out against Southampton, Aspilicueta's trying to G him up and he looked like they were at a funeral. So it's like, where does the owner look? We talk about it with the Cronkies and the Glazers. The difference there is these guys have ripped the club apart, taking money out, appointing people with stupid decisions over time. But these guys come in, pumped money in, opposite to what we...
He had to though.
Yeah, I get it. No, I understand. But it's kind of opposite to what our owners do. These guys just splashing everything, whatever you want. Yeah.
See, what he's done is, and this is what Chelsea fans would have seen this, oh, look, he's spending money. He's turned it, look, Abramovich was good, I'm better. Abramovich spent a lot of money. I can spend a lot of money. No, Abramovich knew how to spend. He knew who to hire. He knew what kind of manager he wanted. The guy had a football brain, a football mind. Yeah. You've got a lot of money, but you don't know what you're spending it on. For God's sake, this guy's going out there and spending top dollar on a Fiat.
Yeah, but I think, Ferrari. Look, Chelsea fans that are watching, you let us know in the comments.
It's not good, mate.
Like with Potter, I know a lot of people want him out already, right?
Yeah.
And it's understandable, and I do get it. But what is it about? Is it the in-game management? People used to say Ollie sits there on his iPad on the screen. He used to have the shits. Is that why he doesn't get up enough? There's no emotion on the sideline. I'm hearing.
Well, you want my guy who's coming in and taking throw-ins for other temes. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Yeah, your mate's fucking taking a.
Go on, toe with Kevin De Bruyne. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's right. But
about the throwing.
yeah, denied. But that's what I mean. Like, what part? Where do you guys draw the line, or where did you guys draw the line for the ones that are Potter out? Is it the in-game management stuff, or is it just based on results? You're not getting the best out of the team that you got, which again, that's fair enough. You got given the players, you got the whether it's his players or not. There had to be some sort of conversation. Manager usually they sanction the signings of a few players at least. They don't just get thrown at players.
Remember, this is a new hierarchy.
Yeah, I know, I get it, but they sacked Tuchel to get this guy in. So this is Bowley's man. They didn't just Potter wasn't just there. They got him. That's who they picked.
Tuchel was the kind of manager who's going to sit down and say, "This is the player I want. This is the player I want. This is a Mourinho situation. I want Drogba. Abramovich, who is Drogba? Just sign the check. I want Drogba." Tuchel was that kind of manager. These are the players I want. Right? Unfortunately, Potter is a kind of guy who came from Brighton. This is the biggest fucking job he's ever had. Yeah. Now he's a yes man. And this is the desired effect from Bowley. So everyone's focused on Potter. Look, it's very easy to focus on the fucking puppet. Look at the fucking person who's pulling the strings.
Yeah, but they're not gonna. The thing is, they're not gonna get rid of Bowley now. There's new owners. They're here to stay.
Put the pressure on. Put the pressure on the owners. Bowley
Yeah.
out, Bowley out, Bowley out, Bowley out. And the reason why is because
can't,
the next month. No, you can. Why can't I? Why can't I?
No, they can. They can. But like
Abramovich left.
But Steve,
Abramovich is gone. What has changed at Chelsea Football Club? New owner. Fucking
okay,
the shit's gone to crap.
I get your point, but
It's simple.
At this stage, like let's just say, for example, now we
team
want
was
we want the
fucking killing
Glazers
it.
out. We want the Glazers out. Yeah, we get these Qataris, for example. Yeah, they come in, they put the bid in, the bid gets accepted, and it's the Qataris that are coming in now. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
They come in. And now they're ripping the whole place. Bro, they're not leaving now. We're going to be 15, 16, 17 years again.
The Qataris are not coming in to make
Yeah,
money
but-
from Man United. They're doing it to prove a point. It's different. It's a
I know,
different
but you
mindset.
can't get these. You're not going to get. Todd Bowley's not going to leave now. Like he's here.
No, he's not going to leave. But you can.
But
what
even
you
if
can
you
do is-
protest, what's he
you
going to do? He's going to come back. I've given you the money. I've bought players. Everything you want a manager to, everything you want an owner to do. We're ready to spend more money.
Have you noticed?
And then it's the manager. I reckon Potter now has to be like, all right, I need to work with these players. Unless it's in the Chelsea DNA to throw the managers under the bus, because we see it every fucking time with the.
Yeah, but
I don't know if it was
it's
Ancelotti.
always-
I don't know if it was Ancelotti.
But the way it was
Second
done,
season Ancelotti, did they throw him under the bus? Because he's never won a back-to-back title, domestic league,
tell
right?
you, mate. I couldn't tell you. But the thing was with Chelsea,
Sorry, they threw him.
Yeah, sorry, they did.
Players, it's in
but
the
thing
players'
is,
DNA, bro. Sack 'em all.
It was success, drop off, next coach, success, drop off, success.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
the thing is that you look, when you look at the grander scheme of things, right? I look at Potter in his interviews, right? Have you noticed that he's very lighthearted. He's not really phased. You know, look, guys. You know when you whatever your job is, right? Whatever your job is, if you're allowed to do the best you can, do the job to the best of your ability, right, and you fail, you take it upon yourself and you drop your head and you think, I did the best I could and it didn't work out. I made the decisions I thought were right, and you take the responsibility, so you drop your head. But when you're told what to do, how to do, and it all goes wrong, you know what you do? You stand and go, yeah, well, what do you do? Potter is looking like the kind of guy going, yeah, well, what do you do? And that's
And
why I
there's
look at
probably-
Bowley and he's probably doing this to
Yeah.
Bowley going,
They've probably as well. They probably
It's
like
looking like that,
gave him the you're here to stay kind of thing. So he's a bit kicking. It could be that. Bowley could have been to Potter and said, "You're not getting sacked. You're here to stay. You're my guy."
Yeah.
So now that's why he's looking a little bit too rax. Like, hey, what do you do? It is what it is.
I think
it happens.
I think
it's one of them. It happens.
I think Bowley is. Look, let's be honest. I think
chopping
Bowley
block.
is just going in there and buying anyone.
You reckon?
He can
Do you
with
reckon he
names.
knocks on Tuchel's door again and goes, "Listen, I'm sorry, mate."
If he knocks on Tuchel's door, Tuchel's gonna knock him the fuck out. You can see. I like Tuchel. He had that. You know.
But I don't know. You never know, bro. If he goes, "Hey, listen, we fucked up,"
You
we
know,
want you back in, because Tuchel's a good manager.
I
bro.
want Mourinho there. You know why? Because
Like a
Mourinho
third-
doesn't take shit.
He's a third-time lucky then?
Imagine Bowley trying to tell Mourinho something, and look
Nah.
on Mourinho's face.
Would that be the third time or fourth time?
Fourth, I think.
Is
Would it
it?
be fourth time?
Second time, third? How many times has he been at Chelsea? No, it'll be third.
I think
Third
Chelsea.
time lucky or fourth time lucky? I don't know,
it's
bro.
fourth. Guys, correct us if we're wrong, but you know what? Mourinho could fix this.
I think I think it will be the second time, because he won it back to back. They fucked him off third season. He went to Madrid, came back,
Came back to. So
won
this
the
will be
league.
three.
Yeah, it will be the third
This will
time.
be three. This would be three. Mourinho is the kind of manager that doesn't take shit. Unfortunately, Potter is the kind of manager who will take shit. Bowley wants a yes man. Bowley's got a yes man. Bowley's controlling this club. Bowley's making the fucking calls. End of the day, it all falls to him.
Chelsea.
And look, end of the day, look,
One chance.
North London. It was a London derby. Tottenham have come out with 3 points. The better team have won. Right? They deserve their goals. There should have been 3, in my opinion. They should have come up with 3 goals instead of 2. Chelsea showed nothing apart from Hakim Ziyech fucking getting into a bit of an argy-bargy.
Sent off, then back in.
Sent off, I'm like, come back, don't worry, you're going to lose anyway.
Yeah. Come back
You
in.
guys aren't going to win even with 11 men. Let's just let them play with 11.
Yeah,
No
look,
excuses.
Steve, before we wrap it up,
Yep.
just quickly, the next couple of fixtures, look, Premier League-wise,
Chelsea?
they've got Leeds in the next game.
It's going to be a hard one for the fans.
Yeah, so who do you support?
Who do you support if you're a Chelsea fan? Leeds. Do you jump ship now and go back to Leeds? Or do you stay with Chelsea?
Because you're both in survival mode at the moment.
Exactly.
It's a questionable. It's a questionable one, right? I don't know.
Leeds start winning stuff.
Obviously, Dortmund in the Champions League.
Good luck with that.
Then they got Leicester, Everton, Villa, then Liverpool.
Leicester are going to go at them. You'll
So,
watch.
on paper, bro, Chelsea are losing all of it.
Chelsea are gonna. Chelsea to get a draw.
You better take that shirt off at fucking Ellen Road. Are you playing at home? Just jump in the away end.
Might as well.
Go home with the lead supporters.
At least it'll be happy days.
Yeah. Look, guys, let us know what you guys think about the upcoming week. Man United obviously winning the first trophy. United fans, how are we feeling today, this morning, yesterday, whenever you're watching this, 2 days ago, whenever you decide to watch this?
Better late than never.
Arsenal fans, at what point do you start saying ribbon on the trophy? Steve reckons 10 games, 8 points plus. Wrapping it up.
Yeah.
Christmas comes early. Man City, can they keep piling the pressure? They got some hard fixtures coming up as well. Newcastle, Spurs hanging in there. Liverpool trying to make it into that race again. It's not over yet for Liverpool, in my opinion. They need to ship out.
It's an interesting side.
They need to get some players back, but they're looking rubbish too. Yeah. But look, guys, like always, like, share, and subscribe to the Football Capital and also to the Aussie Gooner. You see his head on the lives these days. You know, he's in there getting the comments.
I've got a spade of spade coming out.
He's got a spade of spade coming out with the
spade of spade on
who's
Chelsea
coming on,
Football
Matt.
Club.
Is Matt? See, Matt's a Potter out from day one, mate.
You know what? Me and Matt are going to have a bit of a chit chat, and let's see if he's going to see what my point is. You know what I mean? We'll see. Make sure you go check that out. Look at Steve's socials on the Aussie Goon on Instagram and all that. You see when that one drops and when that one comes out or when that one goes live. Which one? Live. There you go. Get in the comments. 11 o'clock UK, 9 a.m. Saturday in Australia. That's what we're doing.
9 a.m. in Australia. So we're eating breakfast and have to listen to these guys talk fucking Potter.
It's going to be everyone just watching and going, let's just have a laugh at fucking Chelsea football.
There you go, guys. 9 a.m. this Saturday. Live. Guys, we'll catch you next time. Take it easy.